Hello everyone, welcome back. Lego Man Stu here. In this video I will be reviewing the latest batch of Lego custom minifigures. They are Lego set 71050, Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse figures. As always, I have managed to pick up it wasn't quite a sealed box, but if you watch the opening video you will know that everything was good. So well done bric-a-brac. Well done, you don't, despite the fact I had my reservations, but I like to be proved wrong sometimes, so that is all good. As you can see, that the box is really nice. It's a really nice little box to actually store your figures in. I get the Chinese takeaway boxes and actually put it in there and then keep these like that. I used to get like the little container boxes, the storage boxes. When they're in bags, you could actually put the figures in there, and it takes up less space than that does. But now they've done this, you want to keep the box as a collector. But that's just me. But before we go any further, I would like to thank Mathscraft Lopez for your kind comment on the Optimus Prime video I did. Thank you very much. It was now roll out, very nice. I'd like to thank Dean G3586. Thank you very much. And I had a comment about someone made a comment about the Transformers one. They should do Grimlock as a robot and as a robot in dinosaur form. That'd be a great idea. I really hope Lego do that, right? Because put Megatron and Soundwave as they are. Put Megatron and Soundwave in robot form because they look cool. But do you really want a tape recorder and a gun, which Lego aren't going to make? We know this. Because that's just not going to happen. But then again, we'll have to see what happens. But we will get on with this one. We'll get on and have a look at the latest Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse figures. I have opened the box and checked my box. Again, it was complete. I will get my little sheet out here because I don't know all the names because I haven't watched the latest Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse film because literally I don't have as much time as I used to have about a year ago, so my time has changed a little bit. But anyway, there is a figure Spider-Byte. This is quite good. I will get her extra accessory out here. This one here is really cool. It's very cyber techy and stuff like that. And she comes with her like Mickey Mouse ball things on her head and a mask. It's like a Venom type mask. Then she has that child haircut piece. If I can get that just to stay on there. And she has that piece there as well. It is a good figure. I would say they could have done some printing on the base plates as well, but that's but that would be my only real gripe about this set. So, and she's got that cyber look about her as well. So, and the legs are translucent as well. I didn't realise that until now. So that is quite a nice little figure, really. I do quite like that one. I think I may be doing a video where I actually review which ones I think are the best, and I will put them in order. So we'll put that one there for the time being. Then we have the next one, which is a Cyborg Spider-Woman. Yes, I think it does look quite good. It does look quite good, but it's a cyborg spider person. It's not overly distinguishable as a woman, really, but unless you've watched the film. I like the figure itself, though, so it does kind of work, and it does kind of work slightly better than the Spider-Bytes for me. So next we have Peter Parker and Mayday Parker. So this is like Peter Parker in his lab coat, like a lab coat jumpsuit thing, with carrying around May Parker with her little mask on. And they've used the little baby body they used for the baby spaceman again, which is quite cool. Nice to see Lego using those pieces. And you got a Peter Parker figure, and it does look. It looks like they could do a Reed Richards figure, something like that as well, because it's very similar in style. So I think I will put that because I like what they've done with this. But it does have. I'm going to put that there for the time being. Put that in third place for the time being. Next we have Sun Spider. This is like a variant. This looks like a cross between Shocker and Silhouette from the New Warriors, because he or she I think it's a she seems to have a Spider-Man baseball cap and a pair of crutches. They're either crutches or guns, I'm not sure, but they do look a little bit like crutches, or they could be guns. So, but I think it's quite a nice little figure though. It does have a lot going for it. If you look at the back, it does look female as well, which is good. It's like someone's it's like a female version of the Shocker. So I think it is a nice little figure. Next we have Spider-Man 2099 Miguel O'Hara. Now, I like this figure because this is a really good interpretation of him, because it comes with a little mini Spider-Man statue thing there, which was probably, I'm not sure what that's for. It looks a bit Mysterio-esque as well. It comes with the plastic cape, and it comes with a Spider-Man 2099 head as well. Looks good. It's a good figure. It's got the accessories are really good with this set. So the accessories, if you're doubting about buying this, whether you're buying a load of Spider-Man figures you haven't got, you won't. I don't think you'll have most. You might have the pieces, but you won't have the exact figures, to the best of my knowledge, because I don't buy that many Spider-Man sets anymore. Purely due to time, money, and space, unfortunately. Next we have Spider-Man India. Has a bit of a Raj style hairstyle from the Big Bang Theory, if you know what I mean. It's a bit foppy and stuff like that. So technical term. Then he has a spider dog. Oh, is that a dog or a cat? I think it might be a cat. Can't decide if that's a dog or a cat he has. So bear in mind, I haven't actually seen the film, and he comes with a Indian style costume as well, and a cup of tea. That might be a cat rather than a dog. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look quite cool. So, and he has a Spider-Man mask with his animal. I thought it was a dog earlier, but it might be a cat. So, if my daughter was here, she would probably have a better idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slightly up. Now we have the Werewolf Spider-Man, Peter Parker. As you can see, Peter Parker has mutated to werewolf when he's in his Spider-Man costume, and they've shown that on the front and back of the body really, really well. And he's got a tail, they've got the wolf head on it, and they put a spider. He somehow managed to retain his Spider-Man mask. So if you're a werewolf, why would you need it? Unless Peter has stuck it to his face, but would it stick to fur? There's a whole list of arguments there, which I'm not getting into. But anyway, this is actually quite a nice figure. I quite like that. It's different and it's cool, and you can kind of do a lot with that. You can cross that over with Monster Hunters and things like that. So that's really cool. Next, you have a Miles Morales, which is really good. Well, I like this one because I picked up so many of these pocket. Bottom of the range sets with a Miles Morales figure in, and they all look the same. They all look a bit meh. This one doesn't. This one looks good. It's got the head. I put a black spider in for some reason, but it's a nice accessory to have. I always pick up a box of those with some spiders in, but Lego shop's getting a bit tighter these days, so can't really do that so much now. Now we have the Spider-Slinger, which this is quite cool. This is like a cowboy Spider-Man, and basically it's a cowboy outfit, and the hat, just with a Spider-Man head and a horse with a Spider-Man mask on him, and he comes with a lasso, and he has a Spider-Man poncho as well. That is really, really cool. It looks really nice, and the poncho needs to be round a bit, but I think it's really does work well. I kind of quite like this set. I kind of quite like this figure. It's probably one of my favourites. I'm a bit of a sucker for a decent accessory, so it does look good. It does look really nice. Now we have a Spider-Gwen figure. Normally I'll be going, oh, this is a bit meh, but they have put a bit more detail on the arms on this one. I'm not sure if they've done it with the other ones. I'm still after Venom's muscle car if anyone actually wants to send it to me. There's a picture of Spider-Gwen with either Miles Morales or Hobie Brown. I'm not sure which one. She's holding her head because I don't want her to lose it. And the hairpiece is really nice. It's got some pink like tints on the ends, and it works really well. It's like she's got blonde hair, but then she's got the pink tints on the end of her hair. Got the spider bits on her arm there. It's a nice figure. It works. Now we have the Spider-Punk, aka Hobie Brown. So he is a Spider-Man in a punk costume, comes with a red guitar, very, very spidery. Got a Mohican hairstyle. Though how he converts that hairstyle there into that is a bit of a mystery, but as you can see, I'm no expert with hair. And it's a nice little figure really. It's got that big hair. It's nice on the back as well. The good print on the arms. They have done quite well on the figures that really need it. They have gone all out on the deco on the characters, and the legs look nice as well. I'll try and show you those. Really, really nice. They do look really. It does work really well. Now you have the Prowler, who is aka Hobie Brown as well. He comes with a mask. He does come with a dreadlock head, a shave at the sides, dreadlocks on there. It does look really nice and has the skin tone as well, so that works really well. The mask is cool. The gauntlets are nice. And also comes with a 2x2 round printed record tile as well. So overall they are all very nice figures. If I was going to go for my favourites, I would probably go for the Cyber Spider-Woman, despite the fact it doesn't really look like a woman, but it does look really cool. I do like the Spider-Man 2099, that one is one of my favourites. The Indian Spider-Man with the cat is quite cool. The Werewolf Spider-Man I do actually quite like. The Miles Morales does look good. Spider-Gwen, I like the hairpiece, but that's probably about as far as I'll go on that one. And you also have a I do like the Spider-Slinger figure because it's like very different cowboy. You could almost put a Deadpool head on that, and it would still look cool because you have Spider. I do think that one will work with a Deadpool head. They'll do a Deadpool set, but they're probably whether they'll do that or not. They have done a Deadpool set before with Magneto and Wolverine. So, but that is I don't know on that one. So you've got a set with a cat. You've got a cat in there. The Spider-Man 2099 figure does look really good. It gives off like Mysterio vibes. The Sun Spider I quite like because I can't make mine if these are guns or crutches, but it does look good. I do think all these figures are really well designed, and if you are a fan of Marvel or Spider-Man, or you just like your minifigures, you have got 12 good minifigures. You might be thinking, but I've already got them in other sets. You haven't got these in other sets because they probably might introduce some of the pieces into other sets, but there are loads of Spider-Gwens, there are loads of Miles Morales out there. I haven't seen many Prowlers. I've seen a few Spider-Man 29s, not as good as that. Not as good as that. And also that Peter Parker with Mayday Parker is really, really nice. and the translucent legs on Spider-Bytes are really cool. But I do happen to like this Cyborg one. That works really well. Bit of a sucker for a good design, a bit of a sucker for a good accessory, as you probably all know. And I would go, the Spider 2099 figure does really appeal to me. Then you got the Cyborg Spider, which is like Cyborg Spider-Woman. That is quite nice because I like the arm. They've got an arm on there that says, they've got a slightly different arm on it, which is quite nice. The Werewolf one is good because they haven't just put a werewolf head and tail on Spider. They've actually done a werewolf like body, so he actually looks like he's changed. So there's lots of really cool ones here. I think it'd be too hard to put these into order because I would, if I had a really limited budget and I could buy, say, only 3 of these on one day. If I was out and someone was selling these at £1 each and I only had £3, I would. Now this is where it gets hard. I would probably go for the Cyborg Spider, definitely. It's definitely the Spider-Slinger, and then it would be a close call between the close call between the Werewolf on the and the Spider-Man 20 and the Spider-Man 2099, because they are such good figures. But if you only had £3, which ones would you buy? And they were £1 each. You can only get and so if you just let me know on that. That would be. I mean, I would probably go for the Spider-Man 2099, the Werewolf, the Cowboy, and based on what I've seen, I would probably end up going for the Cyborg Spider as well, because I think that looks quite cool. All the other ones I probably wouldn't buy on the first purchase because on my first purchases. So, but that is just me. That's the way I would spend if I was working a limited budget for whatever reason or in time. They would be my first 4 that I would get. If you'd like to let me know what your favourites are, or which ones you like, or whether you agree. The plates really should have the Marvel Spider-Verse on it, or Into the Spider-Verse on it, because the fact Lego make a lot of money off these, I can see why they don't, because then it becomes another part they have to track. So it's pros and cons. It would have been a nice touch if they'd done that. But you got a nice translucent plate on the bottom of it. So, and plus, if they'd have put something on the bottom there that says across the Spider-Verse on it, or Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse on it, it would make it a lot harder for the people who reproduce these base figures and bases to actually make them to sell them as genuine. But that's just me though. That's just my point of view. There's probably a costing involved these days, costing, storage, logistics, SKUs and stuff like that. There's probably a load of logistical stuff on it that is the reason they haven't done it. It probably becomes something else someone has to count in the warehouse, which I very much do get, having worked in a warehouse. But that's my take on it. These are good figures. They are all really nice figures. I didn't think I'd be this enamoured about them, but I am. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. And if you want to see the opening video of the box, it was a full box fresh opening of it. If you just go to my channel, it will be on there. Anyway, if you have any comments, if you like a shout out on the channel, just leave a kind or constructive comment on a video, and you will get a shout out. If you just put a like on YouTube, just put a smiley face or something on there that says I'm happy. That says thank you or something, and you will get a shout. Because unfortunately, YouTube doesn't see who's liked my videos. So stay safe, keep building, and remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Hope to see you in an upcoming video. Thank you for watching.